Don't travel to Japan with Air China and avoid layovers in China. That's it, that's the tip, no clickbait, and let me explain what happened and why I think this is something everyone should know. Hi, I'm Tori. I've been traveling to Japan for over 10 years and I never traveled through China and probably never will, so here's why. So last year I booked a ticket for my trip to Japan in April and decided to fly with Air China. My friend just traveled with them in August and everything was absolutely fine. The ticket was cheap, the layover, the time was decent, overall everything was fine. I didn't travel with Chinese Airlines before or didn't have a layover before in China because I wasn't sure, do I need a visa or anything like that? But when I was buying this ticket, I made a research and discovered that Ukrainian passport has quite enough time for a transit flight. As long as you have your final destination ticket, you will be fine. I was very excited to go for a new airlines experience. I'm planning to visit Okinawa and to have skate the Infinity Anime pilgrimage. I planned this trip for a long time and I booked this ticket in November. Everything was fine. At the end of January, I woke up early in the morning and checked my phone. The first thing I saw was a notification saying my layover in Beijing had been cancelled. Here's exactly what was in my inbox. At first, I thought all I have to do is just find another ticket from Beijing to Narita, but it wasn't the case. I booked my flight with a third-party website, not directly from Air China, and the only option they offered me was to cancel the whole booking and to get a refund, which I decided to do. And this is a type of trip I could not cancel it. Listen, I won ticket for Hypnosis Mic Division Rap Battle stage play. Quickly adding some context during editing stage about Hypnosis Mic Division Rap Battle stage play. It's very hard to win tickets for Hypnosis Mic Division Rap Battle events. And I was very lucky to win tickets. It's very hard for foreigners, especially if you're abroad. I have a full video about it, you can watch it after you finish this one. I won lottery for tickets for Windbreaker exhibition. So I booked hotels. I cannot just cancel or reschedule this trip. So I had immediately to look for new tickets as soon as I demanded a refund. So what the hell happened and why I don't recommend travel through China, at least this year, maybe at all. I personally will not travel with them ever. Last year, Japanese Prime Minister made a remark about Taiwan and Chinese government's response was to cancel flight to Japan from China. Almost half of tourists to Japan are Chinese, so it's like pressure. And according to data I have at the time of recording of this video, Air China, only Air China, cancelled about 56% of their flights from China to Japan. And as you can see on the screen, this article says other Chinese airlines, China Eastern and China Southern Airlines extend their free of charge change and cancellation policies for Japan related flights. So it's not only Air China, it's like Chinese Airlines overall. So after I discovered what happened, I had to go and look for a new ticket, and it was tough. There was, and there still are, a lot of tickets from Air China with a layover in China, with other Chinese airlines, and I had to filter those because it wasn't an option for me anymore. It was like a battlefield. I noticed the ticket, they were just disappearing. Like, I was going through websites, I was going through airlines, and while I was trying to book a ticket, it was already taken. So after some research struggles, I decided to book direct flight. It cost me twice as much as I paid for my previous ticket, but at least now I know for sure there's not going to be unexpected cancellation, and I will fly directly with any layovers. After I finally booked my new ticket, I went to Reddit, and everything I read there confirmed that I made the right decision, and it also will help me to explain to you why you shouldn't book anything with Chinese Airlines, at least this year. First, I wanted to understand how far cancellation actually went. In the news, it was mostly about, oh, they cancelled flights for February, but my flight was in April. And I found on Reddit that they cancelled flight for May, for June, for October. And I was like, oh my god, it was a good decision to book a new direct flight. And this is the main reason I don't advise you to book a flight with them right now, because there is no guarantee that it's gonna be fine. Maybe I even lucky that it happened at least 2 months before the flight. I can't believe, like, can you imagine if something like that happens like a day before, or like while you very close to the flight. Listen, I don't like to create panic or to be sensational or something like that. I know not all flights are cancelled. I can show you on the screen they are still available, and even Chinese tourists, over 45 tourists to Japan are Chinese. They are looking for other opportunities how to travel to Japan, and they book flights with a layover in Vietnam or in Korea. I don't see any reason for it to get better. Keep that in mind. Like, I personally don't want to gamble like that because it's not worth it. The only good thing that happened in this situation to me, I already got my refund. I didn't have any issues in getting my refund. The third-party website I was using, they were talking to Air China. I didn't have to go through any connection with Air China directly, so I was lucky and I got my refund, and I'm very happy that my money are back. From Reddit, I discovered some people managed to actually rebook their flights. They refused to get a refund and they asked to change their flights. Another thing, some people who booked tickets directly from Air China, they didn't have a good time trying to get their refund, because firstly, Air China's website is horrible. There are a lot of 404 errors, links doesn't work, and people report they were waiting for 30 minutes over and over again until someone finally pick up and talk to them by the phones. Even though, as I said, at least I didn't have bad time. And it was, it was the end of the January, and the January wasn't a nice month for the world overall, so extra stress wasn't appreciated. I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope my suffering like help you to figure it out what to do with a ticket for your travel to Japan. I wish you the best travel with zero stress. Thank you for watching this video. I make videos about Japan, anime, manga and my life in general. Consider to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, leave me a comment. I'm already working on my next video, so I'll see you on the next one.